What is up, YouTube? This is Nanashi with a shameless birthday plug video. I just turned 30 years old today, and it looks like you guys unknowingly gave me an amazing birthday present. I literally just happened to hit 600 subscribers here on YouTube, which is incredibly surprising since it's been roughly 2 months since I uploaded, well, anything on my channel. And I am very sorry about that. I feel like I owe you guys an explanation. So let me explain what happened real quick. Firstly, after I released my last profiles, there wasn't really much else to discuss. We didn't get any new ban lists or anything, and likely won't until closer to the end of May at the earliest, so I couldn't talk about that. I wasn't a huge fan of the Lair of Darkness stuff, finding it too reminiscent of the Monarch system, and it just kinda discouraged me from having anything to do with it. Not that it's bad or anything, it's quite powerful, especially mixed with Infernoids and such, but it just wasn't for me. So that meant I had to wait until Flames of Destruction to come out to get anything interesting, and there was definitely a lot in that set for my decks. The new Batteryman card, the new Link 2s I wanted for Fire King, Gustos, and Zombies, new main deck monsters for my Beast deck, just to name a few. But that being said, I don't think there were quite enough changes to my decks to warrant an update profile, or at least not yet. I prefer to wait until my decks have had at least a few cards changed before I make an entire video about it. Seriously, changing a single card and making a video about it just seems like a waste of time and insulting to you guys who like my content. Another reason I haven't uploaded much is because I'm actually in the process of moving. Without divulging too much information, I've had a few issues with my old home and I'm looking into getting an apartment to rent. Easier on me in my opinion, especially in terms of overall cost. But I do need to earn the money to afford this new apartment because they always demand first month's rent, another month in advance, and a pet deposit, which is actually very hard on the pocket of a guy working minimum wage. So that brings me to point 3. I'm working a crazy amount of overtime to build up the money to afford this. So I'm understandably tired a lot. But once I have this apartment set up, once any of my decks have seen a significant change, and or once the new ban list finally drops, I do plan on making new videos for several of my decks. And I'm also working on a few special projects as well. First, I'm actually getting occasional requests for live action duels. Not crazy 7 or 8 player multi-games with our custom rule set, but more like regular good old fashioned duels. And I kinda like the idea of setting up the camera and recording an actual game instead of a digital one, so I'm fiddling with the idea for a bit. Second, I managed to recover an earlier version of the How to Duel script and I'm already updating it to be more accurate. I'm bringing this up because I've been getting a lot of opportunities to use the videos I made up to this point to explain the game, and people so far are telling me that it's been very helpful to them, so that's a huge intake of pride on my part and a major push to continue working on them. Third, and probably the most importantly, I'm looking to upgrade my channel emblem. For those of you that don't know, I've had this emblem for going on about 10 years now, and many people still don't quite know what it is, and I really don't blame them. It was supposed to be a runic dragon's eye symbol, which is why there's gray scales surrounding it, with the 2 lines where the N and K meet together in the center to become the slit. I thought it was kinda cool looking. However, a user by the name of Compekina Saibo messaged me one day and said he was interested in helping me develop a new emblem to replace it with, one that was more timeless. He helps me get a rough sketch, and once I find an actual emblem artist to help me complete it, I plan to use this as my new channel symbol as well as the symbol for everything else I have. Even working on a little video project to introduce it. So that's basically everything I needed to say. I'm moving, working lots of overtime, and working on my decks being more interesting, and you guys can expect to see new content from me hopefully soon. In the meantime, thank you again everybody for sticking with me for so long despite the drought in my content, pushing me to 600 subs, and helping to make this birthday really special. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Until then, this has been Nanashi, signing out.
What's the next stage? What's the next stage?